Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're still young. They're finding their way in a loaded Western Conference. Coach Taylor Jenkins said, "We know there's going to be ups and downs. We're going to have our successes. We're going to have our mistakes. We want to be perfect, but we know it's going to take a team to do that, guys."
Well, I like that. Good stuff, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Patrick Beverley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the Grizzlies, well, they need this one to go their way. Already lost home court advantage.
Yeah, dropping Game 1 was a huge gut blow. It seemed to really get them off guard to start off the playoffs.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Russell. Going inside. Beverley with it. Vanderbilt with a screen. Shot clock at 5. And the layup falls.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverley, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. The 3. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, he said jump with me if you want to go viral. Ja Morant with the explosiveness to live in the lane and the soar to the Raptors.
From 15 feet away, and that one hits the back iron. And relentless is Morant. Man, does he attack the paint, Chris.
As fast as he is, he does a great job of using change of speed. He keeps the ball on a string, and when he gets it in close, watch out, he can finish any way he wants to.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. On the wing, Bane. Beverley defending. Here's Bane. Shoots over Beverley. And the basket by Bane.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. But just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Beasley comes in for Beverley. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Here's Beasley. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, what a sweet pass by Russell. He has a great instinct for finding those opportunities on the floor.
Morant against Russell. There's Jackson with the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Beasley for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And it's Jackson on the take. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Reed. Adams, shot's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Russell. Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Okogie's checked in for Edwards.
Find the lane.
And that one falls for Towns.
For young all-stars like Towns, expectations can be so high, but he's only continued to perfect his game and does all he can to exceed those expectations.
Here's Okogie. Outside for Russell. Pass to Reed. Beasley outside. Now Towns. 6 to shoot. Now Beasley. Oh, the swat by Adams. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted areas.
Old school approach. And if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Beasley and Okogie on the perimeter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Naz Reid. And it's Beverly in at the 1. Back to Beasley. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Vanderbilt's gotten his 2nd bucket. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, BA, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I'll tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Okogie. And it's Edwards in for Beasley. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The strong defensive instincts. Jackson excels at recognizing when to use his length and go for the blocks.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Edwards. Can't convert off the spin.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Well, you hear the term wingspan more and more. You look at Jared Jackson Jr., 6'11" is his height, is 7'4". Fingertip to fingertip, that's his reach. And that reach enables him to be a major factor defensively.
Beyond the arc, nails it from 3. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's what Beverly does best, a quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
And in the past, we've heard the Chris Bosh comparisons for Jaren Jackson. C-Web, you buying that?
Yeah, I see some similarities in their game. Jackson, a rangy, mobile defender at 6'11", with a nice face-up game. Bosh, maybe Serge Ibaka. Good comparisons.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on their opposing shooters in general.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run. And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Well, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams high post. Pass to Bane. And here's Jackson. Launches a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Very confident right there. These shots help Jackson find his rhythm. We love seeing him be assertive.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Russell. Can't hit that one. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. If they can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. This game is as much of a must-win as an elimination game. Kenny, does that alter the approach of this team in any way?
Oh, without question. You got to tighten the rotations, Ernie. You have to treat it like it is an elimination game, that's for sure.
If they don't treat like it's an elimination game, they've already lost, Kenny. No room for error on their part.
And no room for us left on this show. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Beverly for three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Beverly's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. On the wing, Bane. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Bane's got 7.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking the spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Three-pointer, Brooks. Towns with a rebound. 1:44 left in the third. And here's Edwards outside. And another three for Minnesota.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Pass to Adams. Now Morant, guarded by Russell. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
What a confident shot by Morant. Okay, he gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Here's Vanderbilt, defended by Jackson. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, and one thing that impresses me about Ja Morant is the leadership he exhibits. Loves the game, plays with toughness, and the results speak for themselves.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. No coverage that time. Russell's gotten his first points of the night. And Chris, the drafting of Morant has accelerated the Grizzlies' rebuild. Even as they've gone young, they've remained competitive.
He's the face of the franchise, and I think his maturity and humility, along with their other guys, was helping to keep this Memphis team on track.
Knocks it down from distance. Brooks has got 5 now.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
Pass to Beasley. Here's Russell. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Now here's Beasley. Here's Bain. For the lead. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, one of the more dynamic passes to enter this league. I mean, in a while, if you ask me. Morant, he's in full control of this offense.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Grizzlies up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. On the court for Minnesota, Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. Edwards out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Adams. The 3 from Bain hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Towns. Russell from outside buries it from 3.
A prolific scorer like Russell is such a gift in these situations. High stakes don't shake.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Pass to Okogie. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, the fearlessness from Jackson. He doesn't shy away during these important possessions. He enjoys rising to the occasion.
Towns can't get it to go. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Over Edwards. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Count the basket.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Jackson, right side. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Inside, Jackson is just so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in for Okogie, and it's Beverly in for Beasley. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He got his squad fired up, saying, quote, "Now it's our time. If we want to take over this game, here is the moment." His guys look ready to deliver. We'll see.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
It's both from the stripe.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Over Towns. And another basket for Memphis.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Vanderbilt, hounded by Moran. Offensive rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Beverly. Money. And that one brings them within 1.
And Beverly just knows what to do in the pick and roll. So effective with both his passing and shooting ability.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
12 seconds left in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Comes through big. Now they can put everything they have into guard against the 3.
To tie it up. Misses the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. I mean, he just continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
And he's unable to get the second one. And a deep 3 from Russell. Off on that one. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.